Let's read.
The Pirates of Scurvy Sands by Johnny Duddle. Read by Ben Hobbs. Matilda lived in Dull-on-Sea, a charming seaside town, bleak all through the winter, but in summer folks came down. They frolicked in the sea and played in the arcades. They sizzled in the midday sun and dug with plastic spades. Matilda had a pen pal who sailed the Scurvy Sea, a pirate boy named Jim Ladd. He sent letters frequently. They came in old green bottles that she fished up on her line. Jim didn't have a phone, but his notes would do just fine. Dear Tilda, we're going on a voyage, a special pirate trip. We'll pick you up tomorrow if ye can board our ship. We're on our way to Dull-on-Sea, sailing through the night. I'll see you shortly after dawn by the early morning light. From Jim Ladd. Can I go to Scurvy Sands? Matilda asked her dad. Oh, I suppose you could. Those pirates aren't so bad. Matilda packed her swimsuit, some shorts and summer tops, her toothbrush, snorkel, sunblock, and her new flip-flops. At dawn, Matilda's parents took her to the harbor side, past the yachts to where the Jolley-Rogers ship was tied. "Arr, Matilda!" Jim Ladd yelled, swinging on a rope. He landed, thud, beside her and said, "Shall we elope?" They skimmed across the ocean, 3 days 'neath the sails. They sang sea shanties, played I Spy, and made up pirate tales. "Land ahoy!" yelled Jim Ladd. "I've spotted Scurvy Sands. Furl the sails, shake out a reef, hard port toward dry land. My name is Captain Alliday. I hope you'll all have fun. Make sure to slap your lotion on before going in the sun. Ride on the Big Dipper, play upon the sand. Ye can shop for a new hook if ye lost your hand. If you like to dig, you could search for Mad Jack's gold, buried deep beneath the sand since the days of old. We've been digging here for years and years, but none who've looked have found the treasure that Mad Jack McMuddle dropped into the ground. Here's your Scurvy chalet. It's made from broken ships. There's a good view of the ocean and a whiff of fish and chips. Tomorrow morning's Crunchers Club, so bring your pirate kids. They'll be grubbing shanties after dark and wrestling with squids. They call me Rat-Face Rodney. I wear a crimson jacket. If ye needing a helping hook, just wave and make a racket. The Jolley-Rogers dropped their bags, and Jim's mom made some tea. What a lovely view, and just a ship's length from the sea. The next day Jim and Tilda went to Cruncher Club, but amongst the other pirate kids there was a big hubbub. I don't think she's a pirate, cursed Katie mumbled. The others all agreed with her, shook their heads, and grumbled. That girl can't read a compass. She doesn't know east from west. She doesn't know port from starboard. She won't pass the pirate test. Barnacle Bob, the lifeguard, sat up and rubbed his eyes. He thought he'd seen a lubber, much to his surprise. I'm sure I seen one swimming in the Scurvy Sea, but maybe it's a mermaid. With this spyglass I can't see. Can she wield a cutlass? Is she good at digging? Can she is she swinging from the rigging? Philippa McCavity was shocked by what she saw. She was blinded by the sparkles as Matilda passed her door. Her teeth are clean. This will not do. I'd really like to pull a few. I'll feed her gum and lollipops and all the sweets I've got. I'll hide a pesky toothbrush, then I'm sure her teeth will rot. Old Man Grumps looked anxious as he plucked hairs from his beard. I ain't seen nothing like it. That little girl is weird. My monkey can't find any lice, but says her smell is very nice. I'll mucky up her nails. A scurvy nail bar never fails. Jim's dad's tummy rumbled. I need to get some grub. My stomach's feeling peckish. Look at this here pub. Do you want some hardtack? Shark brains pickled eggs? Seagull soup, dodo burgers, battered parrot legs? Matilda turned a little green and ordered the grilled fish, with weevil-flavored mashed potatoes served on a clean dish. At a nearby table, Betty Bilge was not impressed. Have you seen how neatly that little girl is dressed? She don't like maggoty cookies or shortbread steeped in brine. That girl's a fussy eater. She don't act a bit like mine. She's a bad example, with her knife and fork. If mine learned table manners, all my pirate friends would talk. I don't think she's a pirate. She's clean and too polite. Since this place ain't for lubbers, it really isn't right. Captain Adair called the Jolley-Rogers to reception. I've had complaints, but as you know, it's all about perception. We know she ain't no pirate, and I'm afraid it just won't do. Bringing lubbers to Scurvy Sands, she ain't part of our crew. Can she at least do pirate stuff to put their minds at rest? Dig for treasure? Fire a cannon? Take the pirate test. The treasure, Tilda whispered. This portrait holds a clue. We'll need a compass and Jack's map. I know what we should do. I know my east from west, I do, but Jack McDougal never knew his left from right or east from west. He didn't pass the pirate test. Follow me and bring a spade. I think you'll like the plan I've made. Reading Mad Jack's map, Matilda walked ahead. Jim Ladd marched along behind, listening as she said, To the west of Scurvy Sands sank my ship with all its hands. I dragged my treasure chests ashore, where they shall lie forevermore. Why, we headin' east, said Jim, when Mad Jack's map says west. That's just it, Matilda said. Jack failed the pirate test. Using his mirror to check his tattoo, he always had a backward view. I climbed along the jagged rocks, took off my coat, my shoes, and socks. To drag the chest took all my strength, but brag I did a full ship's length. 4 steps left and 2 steps right. Now dig real deep with all your might. Jim ran to join Matilda. Is the treasure near? X marks the spot, Matilda said. We need to dig right here. Jim and Tilda dug a hole, and soon they heard a clunk. They found an enormous treasure chest from the ship that sunk. Over 200 years ago, in those days of old, when Mad Jack McMuddle buried his precious gold. She's found old Mad Jack's treasure. Matilda's best. She's an expert with her compass. She passed the pirate test. Matilda's got such pretty hair. I love her sparkly nails. I'm such a lumber fan, you know. I'll miss her when she sails. Thank you for my pirate trip. I've memories I'll treasure. Any time, Matilda, it was a scurvy pleasure. The pirates wailed and waved goodbye. Oh, I cannot help but cry. They fired their cannons, flintlocks too, and watched the Matilda fade from view. Though Matilda had a lot of fun, she didn't mind the trip was done. She really couldn't wait to be land-loving back in dull on the sea. The